Welcome back to World of Technology. In today's video, we are going to understand one of the most important questions in Kubernetes. What problems does Kubernetes actually solve? Because Kubernetes was not created randomly. It was created to solve serious problems that companies started facing while running modern applications at scale. In this video, you will understand why infrastructure became difficult to manage, why scaling applications was hard, why deployments became risky, and how Kubernetes changed the cloud industry completely. So, let's begin. Modern applications became extremely complex. Companies started running hundreds, sometimes thousands of containers across multiple servers. Traffic was increasing rapidly, applications were crashing, and managing everything manually became difficult. Operations teams were constantly handling failures, server issues, and infrastructure problems. This growing complexity created the need for better automation and orchestration. One major problem was scaling. Imagine millions of users suddenly visiting an application. Without Kubernetes, teams had to manually add servers, configure infrastructure, and handle traffic spikes themselves. This process was slow and error prone. Sometimes applications became very slow, and sometimes they completely went down during heavy traffic. Companies needed a smarter way to scale applications automatically. Containers made deployments faster, but they also introduced new operational challenges. Containers could crash anytime. Applications became unavailable, users started seeing errors, and production systems became unstable. Operations teams had to constantly monitor systems and manually restart failed applications. As infrastructure grew larger, maintaining reliability became extremely difficult. Deploying new application versions was also risky. A small mistake during deployment could break the entire application. Updates sometimes caused downtime, users became frustrated, and rolling back failed releases was difficult. Teams were afraid of deployments because production failures directly impacted business and customer experience. Companies needed safer and more automated deployment mechanisms. Kubernetes changed the way engineering teams work. Before Kubernetes, developers and operations teams spent huge amount of time managing infrastructure manually. Deployments were slow, operations became bottlenecks, and productivity suffered. Kubernetes introduced automation and consistency. Teams could now deploy applications faster, manage infrastructure more easily, and focus more on innovation instead of firefighting problems. This significantly accelerated modern software development. Today, Kubernetes powers a huge part of the modern digital world. Streaming platforms, banking applications, e commerce systems, AI workloads, and cloud native applications all rely heavily on Kubernetes. It helps companies build scalable, reliable, and highly available applications across the globe. Kubernetes is no longer just a technology, it has become the backbone of modern cloud computing. So, today we learned what changes companies faced before Kubernetes, why managing containers became difficult, and how Kubernetes transformed modern infrastructure and cloud computing. Understanding these real world problems helps you understand why Kubernetes became one of the most important technologies in IT. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to World of Technology for more beginner friendly Kubernetes and CKA content. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.